Okay, Chad, what's up? Hello, Chad. I just noticed, I don't know how long this has been here, but YouTube has like a simulcast, if you will, where you can do like one vertical, one horizontal. What's up, Sophia? How you doing? What's up, carrot cake? Yeah, I don't know what we're doing today. Beep boop, that was a loud notification. Was this just the regular yummy deck? I forgot we put a fucking sphere mode in here. Listen, hold up, hold up, hold up. Boom. Listen, you'll thank me later. You'll thank me later. Slowly but surely, we're just making the deck worse and worse. My goal is to make this deck as scuffed as possible. Interesting choices. Listen, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. TLDR, what happened the other day is I built up an entire yummy board, and then my opponent sphere moded my ass, and then out of solidarity, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, we're doing it live. This is what we're doing now. We're fucking rocking with sphere mode. Drytron Nova. Special summon one Drytron monster from your deck. Sure. I'm not even gonna lie, I thought I had Droll in my hand, and so I almost hit Infualos. I was like, oh, we got, I've been seeing more Drytron being played recently. Sometimes I move my hand in front of my face and it makes the tracking go absolutely fucking insane. Oh my goodness, Anima, he's gonna steal my air. Herald of Ultimateness. Dude, if he summons Herald, I'm gonna be pissed. I fucking hate Herald of Ultimateness. Because basically, the way that Herald decks usually work, if this is the Herald of Ultimateness that I think it is, I could just read the card, but I'd rather just yap. But the way Herald of Ultimateness works, Interrupted Kaiju Slumber next? Oh, true. Definitely, definitely. But basically the way these Herald decks typically work, they summon Herald, they get like 20 cards in their hand, and then they have like infinite negates, because Herald is just like discard 2 cards, or it's either 2 cards or 2 monsters. And then, or maybe it's 2 fairy monsters? I don't know. But anyway, so basically, put a bunch of cards in your hand, have a Herald, it just eats through all your opponent's like interruptions. But joke's on you. My deck has infinite gas. Keep on. Vanity's Ruler? Oh my god, he's a flood player! He's a fucking flood player! Then again, like, I have chaos in this deck, so. Do you still have your normal summon? He does. Oh my god, he's gonna summon a fuck ton of monsters and then just summon the Vanity's Ruler. Yep. So there's Herald, and then he's gonna tribute summon the Vanity. Listen, maybe we can draw for turn our sphere mode. Maybe we can draw sphere mode for turn. SP Little Knight? Give me sphere mode. Ooh, we got Imperm though. First, let's do this. Let's grab this. You had epic polls? Pre-release event in your locals? Oh, hell yeah. What was the pre-release? Also, are we against Herald Stun? You're fucking damn right we are. It's Herald Stun with Vanity. Well, GG's. We tried. Burst Protocol? What's all in Burst Protocol? Like, what's the new, like, hip and happening archetype in Burst Protocol? Ooh, I clicked one too many times. I think that's Korean. Yeah, it looks Korean. I'm going second. I mean, whatever works. It's funny, chat, because I'm wearing a beanie right now, and so all the audio in my ear is muffled. Cool tune, my beloved. You got a Starlight rare, Forbidding Crown, secret rare Ecclesia, the Dark Dragon, and a secret rare Elf Note Lucia from 5 packs. Honestly, that's kind of crazy. Crystal Beasts are getting some good combo cards. Nice. What the hell is this guy doing? Am I dying? Is this me? Is this a me issue? Am I the one who's dying? There's a new Fallen Albaz. Is it a new Albaz or is it new alt art Albaz? That's what I want to know. What stops us here? We don't care about Ash because we have Called by Valor. Do we really? Sure, might as well. This opens us up to Ash. I mean, it opens up to Ash, Droll. You can't stop Imperm. Maxi, Ash Blossom. Get wrecked. What were you playing? This is the question. What were you playing? Post a new card in Discord? Sure. I want to see what this guy was playing. Red Dragon Archfiend RDA. This looks eerily similar to like the structure deck. Because there's like no spice in here. You feel me? I mean, it's not the structure deck, but it just looks eerily similar to the structure deck. No Fua sounds like a skill issue? Exactly. Bro should have just had a Fua. I want to go first. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, Momiji. You hate Kastira? Me too, brother. Here's the thing. I mean, whatever I grab, I can't use it. If we summon a card, we can't Fua. If we don't play a card, we die because we only have 4,000 life points. Well, it's time to cup C and pray. Do I just like... Okay, hear me out, hear me out. I think I just gotta summon Cookie and Snatchy and then set Surprise and Impermanent Pass. And did he lava golems? I mean, it's not the best situation to be in. I guess I can read the Albaz. This card's always rated as Fallen Albaz. I'm just gonna shotgun. I'm just gonna shotgun this. You're kinda dead? But only kinda dead. New Albaz makes Branded Fusion less strong and branded now? Branded Fusion is only follow-up? Dude, I'm just gonna say it. They could never add... they could never add another card to... What's it called? They could not add any more support for Branded / Despia, and it would still be good for like the next like 5 years. In my opinion, at least. In my humble opinion. But this could be like a fucked up Dark Magician though. Fusion deployment. The new Albaz is worth nothing without the Ecclesia Synchro. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Summons the Dark Magician. First of all, pop this. Second of all, bounce the field spell. Well, I guess I'm not bouncing it per se. Well, now he banishes nothing. Destroy that card. Yes. Magician's Rod. Imperm the Rod. So he doesn't get like it's not called Souls. What's it called? The quick play? Soul Servant, that's what it's called. Let's just chill for a second. We don't need to burn all of our interactions. YouTube, my one-card combo guide. If you want to see it shown on my Duelist Nexus. Pretty sure you whiffed? What did I whiff? What did I whiff, though? Should have kept the Imperfect Verte, but do I really need the Imperfect Verte if I just flip his cards face down? Tamias is real. No, he's not. And while I'm at it, I'll destroy your Dark Magical Circle. You confusion with face downs? I understand that. But what I'm saying is that A, you can't turn these two into Verte. B, he doesn't currently have Tamias. Magician's Mahad, okay. Draw a card. Never mind, he also whiffed. You realize we're in gold 5, right? I don't think my opponent's gonna be playing at the top of their game. And while I'm at it, I'm going to just special summon back this. And then I'll make Cupsy again and then just throw this away. This dude hates Kastira. 44 cards. So this guy's playing like, what, like a 50 card magician? Or is this 60? 7, 47, 51. Is Herald monster only? No. No, it is not. Make Snatchy. Snatchy could be my goddamn card. Let's do this. Shamisen. Let's not do that. Then we shove back this. We summon Cookie. Cookie doesn't activate. Activate you. Marshmallow. And then from here, keep ignoring that. Summon a hero just in case he has something for Herald. Let's not do that. Shamisen, bounce Cupsy. Shaman Samashun. And then we go into Cupsy. Cupsy will give us 2 more yummies. We have Marshmallow. We don't have our normal summon, which means that we can special Cupsy. Send the Fua. We don't need the Fua. Special this. Let's not do that just yet. And then from here... we're kind of hurting on time now that I think about it. Man, chat, I was watching this one anime. I forget what it was called. But it's basically just like a little fantasy anime. And in the anime, it was kind of funny. Because they had this one character, and she was voiced by the voice actor for Yor from Spy Family. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I don't care what that voice actor is in. Like, after watching that performance, I'll watch anything. I'll watch anything that she's in. Because even though I was sitting there some of the time, like, listening to her voice and being like, oh, that's Yor from Spy Family. But the rest of the time, I was like, nope. She's doing a great job. This is exactly what I wanted. Which anime? I'll see if I can find it after this. Let me just punch him real quick. I know I could have punched him, but I'm low on time. I'm also not thinking about the duel. Magician Mahad. Negate Magician Mahad. It's gonna pop it now that I think about it, and I think that activates an effect in the grave, but we're not gonna think about it. Let me see if I can find this anime real quick. I'll just go to Mal. It would get banished? True. Very true. It would get banished now that you mentioned that. Like I said, chat, I'm thinking about something else right now. My mind's not fully on the game. The anime was called... where is it? It was called An Adventurer's Daily Grind at Age 29. That's what the anime was. Summon Marshmallow. Add surprise. Just fucking punch you to death. There we go. But let's see. Branded definitely got the best card since the release of Branded. That says a lot. Okay, power creep. And other modern decks. Also, can we print overpowered cards to balance things now? Yeah, like... I don't really know what you can do with Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point. I was about to say, like, my deck doesn't even really play trap cards, but then it's talking about Imperm. I think they changed that. I want to say that it didn't used to give you credit for Imperm if you played it from the hand. I want to say that used to be a thing. Maybe not, though. They're banning Artlight soon, according to the leaks. And you're inclined to believe that since it's banned now in the TCG and OCG? Like Arclight Herald or Herald of Arclight or whatever? I mean, I believe it, I guess. I guess bro didn't get the coin toss he wanted. I guess bro was like, this coin toss, not for me. This is not my coin toss. Watch me open up the Wing Dragon of Raw and Sphere Mode. Listen, I was half right. I was half right, okay? If he ashes this, then we're in trouble. He didn't ash it, okay. Maybe this guy is playing EXO. So many overpowered decks, only way to balance it to give road decks crazy effects to balance it out because it's too late to ban everything. I mean, I wouldn't say it's too late to ban everything, but I definitely think that we're sort of like... We've reached a point in Yu-Gi-Oh! At where I don't see it how... What's happening? We're just playing ranked. We've reached a point in Yu-Gi-Oh! At where I genuinely don't know how you balance the game anymore. Because we've reached the point at where if you win the coin toss, then you probably win the duel. And if you are playing, like, here's the thing. Going first has always been really strong. Going second has always struggled. At least in like the more modern era of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then now we've reached the point at where now we've reached the point in Yu-Gi-Oh! And where we're printing these archetypes like that are pure going second to kind of balance around the fact of, how'd you say, like going first versus going second. But the problem is the going second decks are like so fucking crazy good that it makes everybody hate going second decks. Like, I think Tenpai is the perfect example. So he's playing Art Mage. And all I have in the grave is a Cupsy. So it's not even like I can fucking cookie or anything. What if instead of coin toss, both players fight to the death? Honestly, true. What if I'll just do this? Why is he sweating though? What does Snatchy know that I don't? Why is he sweating? I mean, on the bright side, like, Maxi is going to 1, so that's something. Draw a card? Yeah. Yo, double cookie, though. If we live to see another day, which we probably don't, we could normal cookie and then special the other cookie. Tenpai is weak versus Gem Knights now, which says it all. Tenpai died of 1 impulse and Gem Knights don't. Free Maxi. That's the question. The titles nowadays are going to get worse and worse. Have you seen the whole title for Backwater Dungeon? Nope. Oh, we're talking about anime now? If it's an anime, then maybe I've heard of it. Let's just hold. Who plays Gem Knights? I mean, I've been seeing more Gem Knights. Well, that's not true. I was seeing more Gem Knights a while ago when the new pack came out. The new-ish pack came out. Beast. Beast. Dragon. You saw a lot in Diamond and Master? Way more than Tenpai? Well, I was using Tenpai as an example of just like a going second deck. I'm not saying Tenpai is extremely strong right now, because it's been nerfed a whole lot. Please summon Ra? If I can, I will. Listen, even if Crystal Beast is never, or Gem Knights rather, even if Gem Knights are never good again, at least they will always have the fact that they made a Yu-Gi-Oh term. Gonna be honest with you, I mean, it doesn't really change anything. I didn't even know that was the effect that he was doing. You miss Tenpai? I don't. I personally do not miss Tenpai. You want to strangle Chandra? I mean, you're not the only one. I feel like we've had this conversation on stream several times before, but if you could have like one Yu-Gi-Oh deck and pit it up against another Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and they're both full power, and you can go through any, like, it has to be modern Yu-Gi-Oh, but you can take any archetype that's ever been created. What do you think the strongest archetype ever created is? Because I want to say Tearlaments, but since Tearlaments, like, what do you think stronger? Tearlaments? Yeah. Tearlaments is my answer too. But since no competition, not even against Malice, Tridangle? You don't think Malice could give Tearlaments a run for their money? Fusion deployment? I mean, I'm out of yummy cards. I don't know what to do. Listen, we didn't lose this game to our opponent. We lost to Max C. We didn't lose to our opponent. We lost to Max C. Malice players don't exist? Exactly, exactly. Sweet Liberty? That's what I'm saying, Jira. Sweet Liberty. Depends on the going first hand for Malice. But you gotta think, if it's full power Malice, like, how do they brick? If it's full power Malice versus full power Tearlaments? This is an illusion? I mean, let's just be real. We fucking lose. We didn't lose to our opponent. We lost to Maxi. That I'm, okay, what's up, Mars? How you doing? Because you gotta think, you have 3 White Rabbit, you have 3... What the fuck is the other one called? Dormouse. You have 3 Dormouse. Lost a Fart Mage. We lost a Max C and you know it. We lost a Max C and you know it. I won't take the Slender. Oh, fuck. D-shifter. Yeah, but tier solos and YCS wins. I mean, I'm on your side, Chad. I agree. I agree that what's it called? What the fuck? What is bro doing? I agree that I think Tier Lament is like the most powerful deck ever fucking made. But I'm just saying, like, I think Malice could give them a run for the money. Maxi? Listen, I don't care what he has. Let's see if he kills us. He probably kills us. Oh my god, what an uneventful duel. Full power Tillman says Killback and Painful Choice. That's very true. That's very true. Epic win. Then again, full power Tier Limits also has 3 D shifters. What the fuck is this card? Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell. When a spell card is activated, discard 1 spell card, negate the activation if you do destroy it. Then, if you do that, your opponent cannot activate spell cards with that name for the rest of this duel. Also, Sixth Sense. True. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just hypothetical. I don't think we'll ever be in a situation, Chad, where we'll have to witness the monstrosity that is like full power Tier Limits going up against full power Malice, going up against full power Branded, going against full power. Well, Branded is in like in a different tier, but. Fuelos. End phase, fine by me. That's fine by me. I don't give a fuck about that. You wanna pass? I'll take it. Imagine he just drilled me right there. Just completely took the wind out of my sails. Also, I don't know who Morris is, but this guy does not like them. Ash, Impulse, Habakiri, Dormouse. And random then is no contest. Mouse Mitsurugi inboard is even stronger than pure. He might still do it. Jura, shut the hell up. Fuwa? I'm not scared of Fuwa. I'm so glad he did that, because that was 100% a bait. I'm so glad he did that. You think he scoots when he sees me just play it from my hand? Almighty snatchy pass. That's what I'm saying. How can you defeat the almighty snatchy pass? Imperm? Joke's on you, bucko. I bounce. Joke's on you, bucko. I bounce. I bounce on it, Dio. Cookie, Lollipop. Fuck it, I send Max C just for aura. No. Nibiru? If I... Hear me out. I'm gonna make Cookie. Now we're in kind of a fucky position. Maxi? I mean, what does this turn off? Ash? We don't care about that. Always choose the option which gives you more aura. Couldn't have said it better myself, Jura. No, let's not do that. We summon Lollipop. Still think you're good? I mean, I think we are. We activate Lollipop. Then that summons Cookie, which is a pop. Then we summon this. What's next, DD Crow? Ogre? Dude, Ogre would go crazy. Summon Cookie. Summon Marshmallow. Punch him for game. And just for aura, Marshmallow, give us our card back. That's right. Fuck Maris. Fuck you. Bro thought he could handle me. Can't nobody handle me. Dude, okay, so he was playing Fiendsmith Razel. Plus 100 aura. Dude, our social credit score went through the roof. Dude, our social credit score went through the roof. Mr. Ping himself. Ping-sama. Xi Jinping. Counter hand traps. Or you say count hand traps. First or second? I think he's letting God decide. Never mind, he chose. God would never make me go second. Unless he gives me sphere mode right now. And then this was a God deciding moment. Fuck. Dude, I can never get sphere mode when I want it. So he's playing... Oh, this is just zombies, never mind. For a second I thought he was playing Skull Survey, but I think this is just zombies. Or it might be Zombie Skull Servant. I'm just gonna Ash the Glow Up Bulb. How many did he use for the waves? After this duel, remind me, and we'll go back and we'll count them. Because he used Fua Fua, Imperm, Valor. Did he Ash? I know he Ghost Spelled. He used like at least 5. What the fuck does this do? Put 3 of them in? Listen, if I... Max C as well? Yeah, he did also Max C. Listen, if I had 3 sphere, I would put in 3 sphere. Chat, you know me too well. Like, 100% I would sphere. I would not take that away from you guys. Also, Sky Striker is bullshit. The fact that none of these spells are once per turn is bullshit. This one goes out to all the people who asked me to play Sky Striker. This one goes out to all the people out there who asked me to play Sky Striker. This one's for you. Choose a card to send to the graveyard. I guess Imperm, because we can't really use it right now. Play Crystal Beast its peak? That's what I've been told. That's what I've been told. In fact, some people don't even call it Crystal Beast, they just call it Crystal Peak. I'm just gonna throw a cookie away. I'm gonna summon Lollipo. Activate Lollipo, and then I summon 2... I don't have 2. You know what? This is your time, Cupsy. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Don't activate that. I'm playing for Aura right now, chat. Right now, I don't care about winning or losing. I'm just playing for Aura. 25. $25. $35. $37. 33. Now, when I first started playing Yummy, I didn't realize at first that, like, they're like, I guess they're win condition, if you will. Well, not so much a win condition. I didn't realize that, like, the way you were supposed to play Yummy was by having that one field spell on the field. Because when I was doing my testing in solo mode, I was kind of just, like, throwing it away and doing, just because that's what the video told me to do. And dude, this guy has hand traps for days. Let's go back and watch his replay. I should have given him another round for more aura. You're right. So I Fua, and I think he just set passes. No, he just passes. So that's 1. That's 2. Mind you, I think this only worked because we went second. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5, but it gets negated. That's 6. That's 7. So we played through 7 interruptions. We played through 7 interruptions. That's kind of crazy. But again, chat, mind you, the only reason we played through 7 is because we went second and he kind of bricked. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna do some karate things for 1 second. Damn. Double damn. Okay. Dude, I'm trying desperately to get the ring in Karata to propose to this one character. I tried to propose like a week ago. Failed the proposal. She said, no, you're ugly. And also you smell. And also you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player. And I was like, damn. You could have just stopped at you smell. And then now, for the life of me, I can't roll a ring to propose to this character again. Listen, I will survive. I told this story yesterday, but I'll tell it again just because since we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now, and some people might not have heard it yesterday. But long story short, I went to my local card shop because I found out that we have a local card shop the guy was like, hey, can I help you find anything? He's like, what games do you usually play? And so I said I used to, you know, collect the Pokemon cards, but then, you know, the Pokemon trading scene went to shit. And so now I just mainly play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, you ain't beating the Yu-Gi-Oh! Player allegations? True. And then the guy was like, yeah, we don't sell Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. He said, we used to have them, but like nobody in this town plays. And it got to the point where they were trying to get rid of their Yu-Gi-Oh! Stock. And legitimately, they were marking the shit like 50% off, 70% off. To the point where like a $50 box is going for like 15, 20 bucks. And he was like, we literally couldn't give them away. And so he was like, we don't really deal in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. And I was like, yeah, I get it. And then I was with my brother and my sister, and then so I looked over at him. I said, yeah, people just don't really play paper nowadays. Like most people, like talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, yeah, most people just play Sims because the game's gotten so complicated on paper that a lot of people just like rather, you know, play Sims and have the Sim just do all the work for you. And this one lady turned around and she says, excuse me? What game are you talking about? Because I think what it was is she was trying to be like, are you talking shit about card games in my card shop? And I was like, and then I was just sitting there thinking to myself, it's like, well, first of all, I thought to myself, like, is she really about to actually me about Yu-Gi-Oh? But then the other part of me was like, okay, this is her card shop. She probably doesn't want me talking smack about card games in her card shop. But the second I said I was talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, she said, oh yeah, and then she just turned back around and started like looking at the price of a card. Yo, Jura, thank you for the prime. I mean, I can't stop that, so I kind of had to just let it ride. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna imperm. Since you subbed, you got ads. Continue with the rest of that story again. Okay, so TLDR, what happened is this. Also, I'm gonna call it by this fucking blue eyes real quick. What happened is this. Like, so I was talking to my brother and sister. I said, yeah, people don't really play paper anymore. We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I said a lot of people just play Sims because the game's gotten so complicated. They'd rather just play the Sim and have the Sim, you know, do all the, you know, the work for you. And then this lady turns around and she was like, what game are you talking about? Because I think it was one of those situations that where I walked into a card shop talking shit about card games, and then she was like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean paper's dead? You know, I think it was one of those situations where she's like, get the fuck out of my shop. But the second I said I was talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, she was like, oh yeah. She just turned back around. This is the second day, not the second day, the second time today that we have run into a situation where we've been goddamn de-shifted. This card's at 1, by the way. Anyway, I think the other issue is that, you know, GameStop has started like getting into like the card game market. You like paper? Listen, I'm not saying it's dead everywhere. I'm just saying specifically in my town, it's dead. And like the card shop literally told me that it's dead. Exode, obliterate, yeah. That's 5,000. And that's game. Damn. Minus 5,000 aura? Dude. How am I supposed to go aura positive if winning gets me plus 100 aura, but losing gets me minus 5,000? But no. So it was just kind of funny because the girl turned around, she's like, what game are you talking about? And I said, the second I said Yu-Gi-Oh, she says, oh yeah, and she just turned back around. And your child was never allowed to begin with? In the very, very early days of Yu-Gi-Oh, there was kind of a scene, and even a couple years ago, there was a scene for Yu-Gi-Oh. But the issue is that the local card shop that we had kind of died. But the reason it died is because... sure, I'll ash that. This seems kind of like a bait, but like I do have Imperm. So even if he has Stratos in hand, I don't really care. If you said Magic should really have gone crazy? Yeah, I wasn't talking about Magic. I know Magic is alive and well. In fact, in that card shop alone, like say that like there was 5 tables and each table can fit like 6 people. 2 of the 5 tables were full of Magic players. In fact, it might have been even more than that. Well, no, I think one table was playing either Pokemon or One Piece. I can't remember which. One of the tables was playing either Pokemon or One Piece, but everybody else, so what's that, like 7 times 2? That's like 14 people who were all playing Magic. And there was 2 groups of people, so 2 groups of 2, so 4 people playing like some sort of figure game, like mini figure game. And no, it wasn't Dungeon Dice Monsters. Like, my guess, it was like Warhammer, but apparently there's like more tabletop games than just Warhammer, but so I don't know. You pulled it in 2 out of 3 duels around at locals in a 43 card deck. Also at 1 real life. Also, I mentioned this yesterday again, but since we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess I'll mention it again. I bought 2 structure decks for... what's it called? I bought 2 structure decks for the One Piece trading card game. And, I mean, that was fun. I don't think I fully understand it. Thanks. Now, it was so funny, though, because, like, my brother knows that I like Pokemon. And then, when he saw the Pokemon cards, he's like, bro, they have Pokemon cards over here in this window. And I was like, yeah, but they're in plastic. And then I had to explain to him, like the second they get, like, graded and they get put in plastic, the price goes up, like, 5 times. Because you could have, like, a card that you could probably get, like, $20 or $30 loose. But the second it goes in plastic, like, they'll be charging you, like, $100. Good old papyrus map. Oh shit. It's fine. Yo, this dude has a Royal Sunny Snitch. And then sadly I don't have a thing, so the Sunny Snitch stays on the field. Have you watched One Piece? Yes. I mainly just read One Piece nowadays because the anime is like so far ahead. Or the manga is so far ahead of the anime. But, I mean, I have watched One Piece, yeah. I used to watch One Piece more. Oh, it's Live Twin Sprite. Don't ask me why I thought one of these cards was Pyro for a second. Live Twin Sprite? Lucky they get Live Twins soon? Yeah. You watched it? What's up, Numbers? How you doing? Starter? I mean, if you activate Starter, he level 2 locks himself, but Live Twin Sprite doesn't really give a fuck about that. But the smarter play would be just to go into his level 4 and then... Never mind, he just level 2 locked himself. Like, okay. You quit One Piece after Wano? Okay, so here's my thing. I'm not gonna get into spoilers, chat. So for anybody who's like, spoilers, spoilers, I'm not gonna get into spoilers. All I'm gonna say is this. Wano, I think because Wano was such a big arc, Wano needed more time to breathe. Like, I know Wano is literally the biggest arc in all of One Piece, but in my humble opinion, I think the end of Wano, like post Wano, needed a bit more time to breathe. Because there was so much stuff that like was set up, so many plot threads, like, and it could have been solved in like 2 panels, like visiting this person and be like say for example, I'm being vague for reasons, so I don't get into spoilers. Say that two characters said they were gonna meet up after the raid. Like, I think just 1 panel of just like those characters just sitting, you know, in the background, you know, like, and you see them hanging out, would have done wonders. Because the end of Wano especially seemed hella rushed. Can't really explain it why without spoilers. Alright, Jura, if you want, message me on Discord and I'll read what you write, and that, but I won't say it out loud for people who care about spoilers. If you want, you can do that. Bro, me and this guy are like the same brain cell. We have one of the alt arts, but we don't have both. Okay, so you're gonna draw a card. And they're gonna turn these 2 into red. How far ahead am I? Like in One Piece, I'm like caught up. Not the newest chapter. I haven't read the newest chapters. What is it, 1174? I think. But besides the newest chapter, like 1174 or whatever, like I'm fully caught up. Oh, where were you? Okay, where the fuck were you? So he's got 1 pop. He's got an SP banish. Let's do this. So he could negate this, but I think if he negates this, he's a bot. GGG, see you later. Alright, later, homie. I'm trying to think of like how we get over his board. Because here's the thing. Okay, so what are you gonna send? How do you feel about the upcoming free sprite deck? Okay. Here is my honest opinion on the upcoming free sprite deck. I'm honestly disappointed that it's Sprite. But part of that, like, I like Sprite. Like, I'm not a Sprite hater or nothing. But part of the reason why I'm disappointed is because with Sprite, like, I already have all the cards. Like, I have every single Sprite card. And I feel like there's other decks that would have been maybe better for, like, someone's, like, first deck. But I do think that Sprite is awesome. Like, if I didn't, I feel like I would feel differently if I didn't already have all the Sprite cards. So this is like a me issue. Okay, so here's a situation I find myself in. I feel like I have to do this just as a bait to see what he does. Doesn't do anything. Fuck. Summon Cookie. And then he doesn't do it. You're gonna SP. Here's the thing, though. SP kind of just kills us dead in the water. Jura, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree with you 100%. I kind of agree with everything you just said, Jura. Not even gonna lie. What's up, Van? How you doing? I felt similar whenever I watched Wano, Jura. I'm gonna grab Marshmallow. I'm gonna summon Marshmallow. Then Marshmallow's gonna grab me that continuous, or not that continuous, the quick play. But yeah, that was a kind of controversial change for me too. But it's one of those things that were like, I kind of viewed it like this. I physically can't change like what Oda decided with what you were just talking about. But one thing that I feel like could have been done, like say by the anime per se, like because the anime is always adding fucking filler. Like the anime could have added filler. They kind of like gave Wano some time to breathe after it ended. Like, the anime can't change, you know, that big... Oh, we're in season 50? That's crazy. The anime can't change what you said, but they could, you know, add some filler and, like, give Wano more time to breathe after it ended. That's just my opinion, though. Because I have heard interviews with Oda with him explaining why he did what he did, Jura. Talking about what you said in the Discord. But, and so I can agree with the sentiment, you know, like I can see why he did what he did. But at the same time, I am also with you. We are of like mind, and where I'm just like, come on, man. I'm just gonna Fua. So I'll give you your resonator because you're gonna have to search the other resonator anyway. Now, one of these days, chat, we're gonna have the One Piece stream. One of these days, we're gonna have a One Piece stream. Also, there's an ad break starting in 10 minutes, apparently. One of these days, we're gonna have a One Piece stream. And I swear to God, chat, I swear to flip. From episode 1? I mean, maybe not that far back. But I do eventually want to have a stream where I just talk about One Piece. Because I wanted to talk about One Piece forever, but every time we even mentioned the word One Piece, like there's a clip on the Twitch channel, and there's also a YouTube short from that clip where it basically it's just everybody, like, you even say the word One Piece and people are like, streamer, I'm not caught up yet. I'm on episode 800 out of 7,000. Streamer, please. Think of the children, streamer, please. Streamer! You just finished building your Genesis deck for locals? What kind of Genesis deck is it? Dentist, what kind of Genesis deck? Fiend's Chain Lock. Negate, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. Nah, but kind of tangential to One Piece though. Hunter x Hunter. Chat, do you guys think that in our lifetime, I mean, I won't say what I'm gonna say. Do you guys think that in our lifetime we will ever see an end to Hunter x Hunter? I genuinely don't know. I have my own feelings about it, but like I feel like in our lifetimes, seeing it end to Hunter x Hunter, like, I just don't know. I sacrifice God. I'm going for Aura. Jura, I will say this. I guarantee you, if you're not only waiting for the manga to end, but also the anime to end so you can watch the anime, you will be dead. You will be dead before the fucking anime of Hunter x Hunter ends. What's our over-under today? So 2, 3. Okay. So 3 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 3? Not bad. Okay. Give me 1 second to BRB, and while I'm BRBing, I'm gonna run the ad on Twitch, that way that, like, you guys don't get it when, like, we're actually doing stuff. But I'll be right back. Unless the ad's going on right now, and then it doesn't really make a fucking difference. Is the ad going right now? Ad starts in 6 minutes? No. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll run the 1.5-minute one, because that'll turn ads off for like an hour and a half or something like that. BRB. All right, chat, I'm back. Brother, I'm still in the ant arc. Okay. That's good. Okay, Twitch ads have 30 more seconds, but I mean, that's fine. My roommate got pizza, and he didn't want to finish his sandwich, so he gave me the other half of his sandwich. W roommate. Man, so my brother, he's finally watching, I almost said One Piece. He's finally watching Dragon Ball. Free pizza? Exactly, dude. Free pizza sandwich. And like, it's been so interesting watching him like react to stuff that like I've known about for years. Because originally a couple months ago, he started Dragon Ball Z, and then he was watching like Dragon Ball Z and not Dragon Ball Z Kai. OG Dragon Ball or Super? Dragon Ball Z. So not OG Dragon Ball and not Super, but just Dragon Ball Z. And originally we had him on Z, and he was watching like all the filler. We'll let God decide. Damn it. Damn you, God. Anyway, I was closing the pizza box, or the sandwich pizza box. And then he kind of got burnt out, and he's like, bro, I can't do this anymore. And I was like, okay, just take a break. Just take a break. It's okay. But now I think he's watching Kai. Oh, he's playing Yugi deck. Now here's the question. Did you have the continuous? But nah, he's at the Cell Saga right now. He might have just finished the Cell Saga and be on the Majin Buu Saga. But it's so funny, he because he was like, bro, the Cell games are about to start, and I'm gonna say, I think Goku is gonna body Cell. He's like, this is my prediction, but I think Goku is gonna wipe the floor with Cell, and I'm like, who knows? Who knows? What's up, you say? Good morn. Stronghold of the Hidden Fortress. Bro thinks I'm playing Sky Striker, but actually I'm playing Yummy. Oh, I forgot I max seed. Then again, this deck doesn't really summon that much turn 1. Well, actually, no, it does. But it sets up a bunch of negates. Can I review your duel later? What's the deck? Lay it on me. What deck are we working with here? I don't know if I said no, or if this has a floodgate. I sacrifice God. One of a legend? Maybe. Dark Magicians. Oh, I see. Dark Magicians. All I'm gonna say, chat, is I hadn't summoned that card yet, so I should have been able to say no. The game does not take no for an answer. This is fucked up. Use these negated cards. Well, that card's still negated, but it doesn't really matter. You got this? I mean, unless he's got nib, because I'm in a really bad nib position. I think we're fine. So let's just do this. We'll special summon a monster. I'll summon out Cupsy. Did I already activate Marshmallow? I don't know if I can know. Mistakes were made. Lots of mistakes were made. Anyway. Have faith in the heart of the cards. I have faith that I was yapping too much and I fucked up my combo. That's what I have faith in. Oh, Elf doesn't even do anything. Now that I think about it. Because I activated this. That's why my effects weren't working. Yeah, so Elf literally does nothing. So you set. What does he punch though? Okay. Summon Marshmallow. Activate Marshmallow. Marshmallow gets a surprise. Activate surprise. Surprise. Grab Snatchy. Let's not do that. Let's not do that either. Let's summon Cookie. And I guess we'll just shrink this. Sure, why not? We'll get some extra damage on the board. 26. Winged Karibo. Fuck it, send Herald. I want to deal damage. $1,500. And then now we make Cookie. With the Link one and a Cookie. Summon you. Defense mode? Fuck no. Okay. This is so scuffed. This is so fucking scuffed. Oh my god. Destroy all attack position monsters? Well, how can you destroy my monsters if they're not in attack position? How can you destroy my monsters if they're not in attack position? There you go. TTT. Are you gonna try and take control of one of them? Draw 2 cards. Let's bounce back Cupsy. We'll summon you. And we'll summon Marshmallow. And Marshmallow will get a surprise. Yes. And yes. So we'll ditch the field spell. Oh. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do, but it's fine. Set a card. Set. Set. Let's activate this. We'll just summon Cupsy, why not? And on summon of Cupsy, we can add 2 yummies to the hand, and we can pop. Okay, we'll pop this, why not? I made this duel way harder than it needed to be. I'll be completely honest with you, I made this duel way harder than it needed to be. We'll discard Cookie. End phase, that's fine. Fuelos, you're crazy. Let's bounce back some cards. One of you and one Lollipo, why not? Special summon you. Activate you. This gets us the field spell. And then from here, send Cupsy, summon Snatchy. And then that gets us Marshmallow. We activate Marshmallow. And then we get Surprise. And then honestly, we just go Battle Phase. There's no way this has 32. Oh. Yeah, I forgot that I saw Marshmallow, but I forgot that was the other Marshmallow. Because regular Marshmallow just doesn't give a fuck, but that Marshmallow only doesn't give a fuck if he controls Siding Sark. Dude, he didn't get Sark all game. I mean, credit where credit's due. This is a Yugi-ass deck. 2 actual Dark Magicians. Does he have, like... Yep, then he has the Sark Magician. This guy is Yugi-Moto incarnate. Waking the Dragon? What does he try and cheat out with Waking the Dragon, though? Quintet Magician? Honestly, I think the craziest part is that we almost lost to this. What's your code? Put your code in the chat and I'll look at your deck. Let me guess, this is yummy. Oh no, it's actual Sky Striker. Wait, hold up. Hold up. How did he summon this? What? Two Sky Striker Ace monsters. You can only use... I don't know. I don't care. I mean, I'm down to look at it. I'm just saying, like, I need your code. I need your code, you say, if you want me to look at it. I don't know who half these people are. Because that's me. That's Blurg. Do I not have Arya? Oh, there's Sussy. We'll add Sussy to the follow list. The top one? Wait, you're saying your altar? What is the block list? How do you block somebody in this game? Oh, are you just in Muto 1? You're probably just a Mudo one. You mean replay? Where's the code though? I don't see the replay code. Or where, I don't. I feel like something's getting lost in the crosshairs here. Put this code in the chat. Unless you're talking about Discord. You said you wanted me to look at your deck, but how can I look at your deck if I don't have your user ID? I'm gonna take a bite of my sandwich while we're trying to figure this out. I'm just munching over here, chat. Don't mind me. We're gonna hop in another duel, chat. All right, Yukari. You're not prepared for this. Chat, one of these days we will resolve sphere mode. Mark my words. Ooh, it could be today. Never mind? Okay. Maxi. Damn you. So 1, 2. Do we give him 2 cards? I'll give him 2 cards and then pass. As long as this isn't Ghost Ogre? Okay. Give him 2 cards, pass. Like, what do you have? Oh. I mean, I guess I maxi here. Like, it dissuades him from playing more. Bro sent away his entire hand. So you get to set a trap. You get to set another trap. And then you get to add 1 card back to your hand. Damn. You know, I don't love to see that, but at the same time, like, what the fuck are we gonna do? God, Draco Tail's kinda crazy. And here's the fucked up part. Because he negated this, now I gotta play a little bit more. I mean, there could be a world... I mean, at this point, I feel like I just had to play through the Max C. There could be a world in which we sphere mode his ass. Okay, we add Yummy Surprise. Lollipo. I mean, I feel like he definitely nibs eventually, right? He definitely nibs eventually. I forget we also max seed, so that kind of dissuades him from summoning. That kind of dissuades him from summoning. We summon another Yummy. No, don't activate that. Send the cookie. Summon you. Increase the level. Make Borreload Savage Dragon. Activate Borreload Savage Dragon. Equip the Snatchy. Add this any card from my deck to my hand. I had to play a little bit out of order. So we don't get to reset the surprise. That's a downside. I mean, let's be real. We're fucking losers in this duel anyway. Like, who gives a fuck? Who cares? We're losing this duel anyway. The smart thing to do would be if you just immediately went battle phase and then killed the Herald. He's playing Regenesis. I mean, if we live one turn, I don't think we are, but if we live one turn, we could sphere mode his ass. Maybe we could sphere mode his ass. Now he's confused. I mean, if you want to banish that, be my guest. I don't care. If you want to banish it, banish it. My only wish, my only hope is that maybe he just doesn't know what Herald does and he does some big fusion summon that just banishes all of his cards. SP? What are you gonna hit? I'm gonna negate that. That's fine. It's better than getting banished. Plus, I take no damage for the rest of this turn. I take no damage for the rest of this turn. There could maybe, kinda, sorta, maybe be a world in which we maybe win. I mean, I don't... Well, win's a strong word. I mean, we definitely survived this turn. That's for damn sure. Okay. 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 Is he stupid? I mean, he doesn't kill me here. Yeah, just keep summoning. Keep summoning. I'm gonna fucking sphere mode your ass. But listen, as long as I can play the sphere, I count that as a win. Even if we don't actually win, I count summoning sphere mode as a win. So, take that, ideas. Summon a third monster. I dare you. Please summon a third monster. Summon a third monster. Damn, he's even got Mitsurugi in this bitch? That's crazy. So it's Regenesis, it's Draco Tail, and it's Mitsurugi. Maxi, Droll, that thing. I mean, here's a long and short of it. Even if he has all these cards in his hand, he's gonna have to throw like basically all of them away anyway. So set, end phase. Oh, you fucking asshole. Summon one more card, you bitch. All I wanted to do was fear mode your ass. Let's pretend that we have like some sort of combo here. I guess we'll start off by doing this. We'll put one of you back, and then we'll put Cupsy back. Next, we'll negate you. Oh, damn it. Okay. A bad player should not be rewarded for playing a shit ton of amount of bricks and then somehow opening up with Maxi. I mean, I wouldn't say he's bad. Oh, he wasn't playing Mitsurugi. He just had these cards. Oh, this is a Draco Tail card? I thought he was playing the little Mitsurugi package in here. But no, this is just Draco Tail Regenesis. Dude, how can you summon that much and then not end on a 3-monster board? That's so sad. Yeah, say that to a Ryzel player who drew 9 cards and didn't manage to OTK you. I mean, that is a bit of a skill issue, huh? That is indeed a bit of a skill issue, I guess. Alright, well, I don't want to end on a loss. We'll go one more. We'll go one more, chat. I don't want to end on a loss. When you gain a rank? Damn. I lost that duel and they'll still let me rank up. I lost that duel and they'll still let me rank up. That's crazy. I can work with this hand. Dude, we're facing evil Snorlax? That's a Legends foretold. Like, here's the thing. I don't need to play Papyrus Map. But if I play it, then... Damn, Aura. Aura victory. Plus 5,000 Aura. What can I say? Bro couldn't handle our Aura. What can I say? Get fucked. Well, there you have it, chat. Aura victory. I think we went 10 and 4. I think overall we went 10 and 4. So not bad. That pisses you off a bit too? Because Maxi should get banned because it's unhealthy and unbalanced. Shit with so much more cards. What did he play? Let's find out. Bro was playing Blue Eyes. Could you imagine? Damn it, I should have said Dark Magician. No, low-key, I almost said Dark Magician, but then in my head I told myself, there's no way he's playing DM. Say something that's like kind of DM adjacent, and so I said Blue Eyes. Dude, look at this guy. This is the most ballin' fucking Dark Magician player I've ever seen. Royal Soul, Royal Magician Girl, Royal Illusion of Chaos, Royal Timaeus, Royal Salvation, Royal Circle, Royal Soul Servant, 2 Royal Dragoons. Four bricks. Okay, here's what I think. Here's my opinion, chat. You play 2 magicians, because you could play 1, because you want to minimize the bricks. But if you're playing Dragoon, it's sometimes better to run 2 magicians. 3 is way too excessive. Pierce the Darkness, or Piercing the Darkness, like you need like 1. This is like a 1 of at best. I don't think you need 3 circles. I think you can get by with 2. I mean, that's fine. 3 Salvations is a little bit much in my opinion. I feel like you play this card at 1, maybe 2. Again, this is one of those things that we're like, I guess you can play a 3, but I personally only play like 1, maybe 2. This 100% is a 1 of. He's gooning hard. He is gooning hard. This at 3 is fine. This at 3 is fine. This at 3 is fine. I mean, I can see a, if you're trying to play pure Dark Magician, I can see a reason why you would run 3 Timaeus, I guess. Because it's like a free, you know, contact fusion, essentially. But listen, man, this guy's not here to win. He's just here to play Dark Magician. What can I say? This guy's not here to win. He's here purely just to play Dark Magician. And I gotta respect that. No toy box, no Eye of Tom, no bitches. Exactly. I mean, listen, that made my day. No matter what happens, that made my day. You can't tell me that guy's not having fun. I mean, then again, like, maybe you can, because like he's probably bricking like a motherfucker with that list. But you can't tell me that guy's not here to have fun. Motherfucker just said, fuck the meta. I'ma play DM. Here's my personal opinion, chat. The reason I think Konami refuses to give us red eyes for the anniversary is because if they give us red eyes, they will have given us a way to get basically a free Dark Magician and a free red eyes. And then all you gotta do is craft Dragoon and red eyes fusion. You can't slide on my DM with your DM Royal Goon. I don't know, man. I don't know. But damn. But yeah, anyway, so like I was saying, my conspiracy theory as to why they refuse to give us a way to get red eyes is because they want to make it harder for people to slot in Dragoon. I'm not saying Dragoon is a crazy card. All I'm saying is this. I think the reason why they refuse to give us Dragoon, or the reason why they refuse, would you smash red eyes? 100%. I'd smash red eyes. Oh my god. Hear me out. Let's see. I'm cashing in my points on the little app thing, or the web page, real quick. Points exchange complete. Has my free gem? No. Wait, it did. It did. My free gem restocked. My free 10 gems. How many points do I have total? 2805. I almost have enough for the That's 10. Memento combined with Memento combined creation. That's the dragon, right? Like the big monster, dude. No. That's Creation King. Here it is. Memento combined creation. Honestly, would. Nah, deadass though, we basically have Memento. Like literally, like we just have Memento. You got Raw to have 10k attack? Nice. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here, chat, because I told myself this is gonna be a short stream because there's a few other things I want to do today before I have to go into work. I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste the rest of my day off doing. You're missing one UR. Anguich? Yeah. That's right. That's what I was missing. But yeah, I don't want to spend the entire of my day of my free time playing Yu-Gi-Oh. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, chat. Thanks for hanging out. Build Memento? Eventually, I will. Listen, I keep kicking that can down the road, but eventually I'll run out of road and I'll have to play Memento. But until that time, here we are. Have a great day, question mark? Thank you, question mark. Alright, bye-bye, chat. Bye-bye.